Good morning, YouTube. It's been a minute since I've posted last. So let me catch you up to date as to what's been going on. Young King had an accident a couple of nights ago. What this accident ended up showing is that, excuse me, I know I look rough, but the struggle is real. This accident revealed that he has a condition called SCIFE. That's an acronym, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's SCFE. So essentially, let me see if I can. Okay, so what it is basically it's the hip area. So this being the ball end of the femur bone, and this being the socket. The accident that he had disjointed, sorry y'all, these two components. So he was with friends, and they were running. They heard some noise in a wooded area that they were near, and they weren't sure. It was nighttime, so of course, you're kind of scared, and he's 15, so obviously they started running. Young King was running, and he went down. His leg gave out from underneath him, and he could not get back up. And from all reports, he was that wounded, animalistic, wounded cry. He could not get back up. So he was with friends, as I said before. They were, unsure of what to do. They called my sister friend, and she could hear how he was responding to the pain in the background. She told them to call EMT, which they did. She then called me because I was just getting ready to start job number 1. She advised me I needed to get up to the emergency room, which I did. I get up there, and as soon as I walk in the room, he is beet red. He is hysterically crying in pain and agony, and his eyes are bloodshot. He'd been crying that bad. I do my motherly duties to try comforting him as best I could. So in speaking with the doctor is when I find out about this SCIFE situation. And basically it happened around the time between 9 and 15, during the growth spurt ages. And, it basically manifests itself one way or the other. So had he not fallen, he still had the condition. It was just a matter of when it would have exacerbated or manifested itself. So it could have happened, later on, maybe not as it did, but essentially what happened is the doctors tried reaching out to the doctors from where we're from, tried to contact the pediatrician, the orthopedic pediatrician. They paged and paged and paged, no response. So he was transported to another hospital. So we got here, today is Tuesday, we got here early Sunday morning. They take him into surgery to repair the damage that was done to this piece of his femur bone. But in his imaging and his scans and x-rays, it was determined that not only did this come out and this part was damaged, but this part was damaged as well. The socket was also damaged, as well as his pelvic bone. So it was determined then that the surgery on Sunday morning was to repair this part and to place it back in the socket. Now, the scary part about that is that while this is disjointed, it's not getting the blood supply that it's supposed to, and essentially this could die, which would require further surgeries, depending on how soon. So we still don't know. It being a time-sensitive situation, we don't know. It's a hurry up and wait and see kind of thing to find out if the blood loss from this being disjointed, it would not getting fed the blood and the nutrients and everything that it needs, if it's going to die off or disintegrate or whatever the case may be. So put that to the side. On Monday morning, he had to have the surgery for this piece, the socket. And initially that was estimated to be like a 4-hour surgery. So they took him in around 7:35 yesterday morning. I didn't see my son, or he didn't get out of surgery until like 2 in the afternoon. So it was closer to like a 5.5-hour surgery. He went to recovery at that time. I went and I saw him. He slept pretty good. They were, interacting with him as much as possible, having him wiggle his toes and touching his foot and making sure that he felt, he had sensation. So that part of it was good. So he got moved from recovery at about 5:30. So he stayed there for quite a length of time. So today is Tuesday. Today starts physical therapy. He's not able to put weight on the leg that this affects, which is his right side. He will be on crutches. And yeah, it's just, a wait and see kind of game. So that's where we are right now. And for any of you who are concerned or interested, I will be posting more as he recovers. His summer is basically shot, because he's not going to be able to do a lot being on crutches. But yeah, I'll keep you posted, let you know what's going on, how he's recovering, what's going on with him. I just not too long ago woke up. Been staying here at the hospital, and I got my coffee. He's getting breakfast, but he's sleeping right now, so I took this time to step outside for a little while. As you could probably tell, it's raining, and I'm getting, not soaked right now because as you can see, I'm under the umbrella, sitting here outside at the table. But, some prayers and good thoughts would be greatly appreciated, because I'm here by myself. My niece did come yesterday, but, young King was knocked out, so she didn't really get to see him that well. He did in the recovery room. He kind of opened his eyes. He saw her. He waved. And I know that this morning he asked if she left, so I know that he remembered that she was there. But she's supposed to be coming back sometime later on today, so he'll get a chance to see her. I'll keep you all posted. Prayers are appreciated. Um, it is what it is. It's hard out here for a single mom. Forget a pimp, okay? But I'm thankful that God went into the operating room and he guided those surgeons. Whatever happens, happens. I'm just thankful that he came through and he's okay for the most part. So it is what it is. All right, people. Peace and blessings. I'll talk to you later.